Back to the channel, y'all. Our households is still uploading, but we gonna talk. We gonna go on and switch on over and get to talking about love and hip hop Atlanta. We gonna do season 6, episode 7, and child, we might do episode 8 too if the time permit, cause I wrote down a lot of damn notes. Man, I've been gone a minute. I want to come back and, really get good with y'all and have conversations with y'all. If you didn't catch it, and I know you haven't because it ain't finished uploading to YouTube yet, because I thought it was uploading and it wouldn't. But I appreciate everybody that, had well wishes for me. Y'all know I had a little episode with my situation again. You can still see it a little bit in my face that I've been going through some things with this lupus. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. As I said in my Real Housewives of Atlanta review, child, just sit back, relax your feet. Kick back, relax your feet, child. We don't do nothing, but we just be kicking it. That's all we do over here. We just kicking it. So welcome. And I hope that I give you what you need. I ain't perfect. None of my shit I say is written in stone. I don't have a degree in nothing dealing with psychology. These are just, my degree that I earned being in these streets and living 44 years. That's all it is. So let's jump right on in, because this going to be long, child. It's going to be long. Go on, get you a little something to drink on, possibly something to munch on, because this going to run long, okay? Now, on episode 7, which was entitled Grapes of Wrath, Carly go to see Mariah at the glam shop, okay? I'm sorry, she go to see Sierra at the glam shop. And y'all know she little mess, and word on the curb is that some shit went down at Jocelyn's video shoot. So she done, popped her pussy, old ass cougar puss, on over there to find out what's going on. She going to get the tea. Well, once she get there, she find out that Sierra has fired Mariah. She called this whole Horiah now. And she kicked Shooter out the house. And she says she feeling betrayed by both. But she got to hold it together for the sake of the kids, okay? She just wants answers. And Carly told her play nice and go get the tea, meet up with the girl, and afterwards handle her business. Now Walker takes Charlie skating, and it's cute. He busting his ass. He can't skate, and he wants some time with her because he been around her most of her life, and he sees her as his own. Pause. Now I was down to the Instagram. Y'all know I be down on the Instagram now, honey. I was on the Twitter last night, but I be down on the Instagram daily, and Charlie auntie on her daddy's side decided to write this unnecessary song and dance about how Charlie real daddy is present in her life, and she feels Tammy wrong for not including that on the show. Now I don't know about y'all, but I do remember Tammy saying in previous seasons that this little girl that is not Walker's. First of all, she told us that from the jump, and she said the girl spends holidays and summers with this man. That's all need to be said as far as I'm concerned. He your brother. Damn shame you don't need. That's girl. That's your brother. He don't need to be on the show because that's what it seemed like you trying to do with him. Uh, it's about her relationship with her husband. Okay, that's what Tammy's situation is and why she on the show. I don't know why this auntie on the daddy side is reaching. We don't care to see photos of Charlie with her biological daddy if he present like he's supposed to be. And Tammy never said that he wasn't a good father to the baby, then that's all that need to be said. What's understood don't need to be said. If she was having daddy issues or daddy the issues with her baby daddy doing right, I'm sure that would have come up by now. She ain't never said that. So I don't understand what's the situation is with that situation right there, okay? Child, you would think that him doing his job would be all the kudos he need. I mean, I don't understand. I'm confused. He looking for to be applauded for doing what he's supposed to do, just be a father? Or is it you that's trying to push for this boy to somehow be on this show? And I don't understand what they got to do with Tammy and Walker Flocker's storyline. Ain't no issues here. Why you creating them? Child. Mm. Now, he might not be the best husband, but he does love that little girl. And you would think that the biological father and the daddy side of the family of Charles would be glad that Tammy found a man who feel like Walker do about Charlie. What's the big deal? I don't understand it, child. But anyway, it's ridiculous. Walker tried it too in this episode, and I'm gonna read his ass for filth in a few minutes. But let's move on. He talking to Charlie saying that he loves her and her mom, and he apologized for hurting them both. Okay. Now, where I got mad is that he's asking this child, what should he buy Tammy? And the little girl said nothing. She got everything. Walker, you want Tammy to stop being upset with you and let you in. Stop slinging that dick around these United States. That's what you need to do. Stop slinging that dick. Grow the fuck up and realize your family come first, and don't ask this child what you should do to get back in because she a kid and you didn't ask her opinion when you cheated on her mama. That's how I feel about it. It's a damn shame. She was more mature than he was in that moment. This goes for him, T.I., Lil Wayne back in the day, and all the rest of these dick wandering ass pansies that think that these chicks, these groupies, and these Instagram models are looking to love y'all long time. Y'all some dumbasses. Fame is what they looking for, the come up, and they know you weak pussy niggas will fall for the shit, and y'all will allow them to come in and destroy your families, and get them a little fame out of it, get them a couple of handbags and maybe a few bookings, and then they on to the next sucker. That's how that shit go. Okay, I hope you don't think that these shits gonna be ride or die, cause they never gonna be ride or die. That's how I feel about it. They gonna get that blue check by their name. They gonna get your money. They gonna get them some bookings out of it, and then they on to the next, and that's how they go. Child, they not gonna see you through no dark days like the women that y'all mess over will. They ain't gonna be there for you when their health get bad, when their money dry up, when you go to jail. These microwave bitches, and they looking for microwave success, and they not trying to be there for you in the dark days to offer you no support. Child, they on to the next. Now, anyway, back to the review. Like I said, gifts and trips don't make up for, you know, a broken heart and broken trust. It don't. He gonna tell her that when he around her mom, uh, tell her that he miss her, that she miss him, and she want him to come home, because that's what the little girl said to him. The little girl said, no dogs, no gifts, no trips. Just take her to her favorite restaurant and talk to her. Basically, he gonna have to court her again and re-earn her trust. And this time, we gonna hope that this fool can keep it. Okay, we gonna hope that. Now, let's talk about Alcoholic Tommy. She done decided that she gonna start her own wine business, okay? And she meeting with this guy to tell him her vision and to taste test the product. Honestly, that man looked confusing, and specifically when she started talking about the name and saying that she connected to the mafia and she know a few dons. I'm like, okay, girl, Killer KK and her sons are not the mafia, child, but okay. KK happened to be off community service, so she didn't have to do any, she was off her community service. That's what it was, work release or whatever she do, and she was able to film. She come through with that dead ass dog, and let me say this here right here before we go on. 40 plus can be sexy, but I feel sex is a state of mind. Okay? It's about the mindset more than the look, if you ask me. Now, looks count, bitch. Looks count. But I think sexy is also a state of mind. Okay? Now, with that being said, KK girl, we can't wear what the 20 to 27-year-olds wore down there to the club when they was popping pussy in the club. For real niggas, we can't wear that them. That split, that high up your thigh, exposing your cellulite was not cute. And that's exactly what it was. Now, as we age, we do form cellulite. Now, if you get it when you young, it's because your ass is fat, probably. Okay, but at a woman of her age who is not fat, that's age. Okay, that shit don't stay firm unless you in that gym working it out to keep it toned up or whatnot. Okay, now, child, that cellulite was a dead giveaway on your legs. I'm just saying. Girl, no. I ain't gonna go too deep on KK because she gave Tommy some real in this moment. So I'm gonna let that slide about that cellulite on the leg and that thigh high ass. Don't do that no more, okay? But she told Tommy the truth, and you can see Tommy can't handle hearing the truth. She said you don't see crackheads selling crack. Why would an alcoholic sell alcohol? And it don't matter. It don't and won't work. It don't matter what you try to tell her. She tried to say that she can get up and she take her kids to school and she do everything she want to do. She ain't no alcoholic, girl. You are a functioning alcoholic. That is what you are. Okay, all you can do, you normal crack. See, let me tell you something. When people got an addiction, sometimes they able to still function in society as normal people would do. But here's the one thing that normal people have upon people who suffer from addiction such as drug and alcohol abuse. Where we different from y'all is that we can go today without drinking an alcoholic beverage or in taking some type of drugs. Y'all can't. Did y'all notice the more that KK hit her with the truth, the more she couldn't handle it, and she continued to sip more on that wine that she say she not addicted to? Did y'all pay attention to that? She can't handle it. And alcohol is not a friend, and it's a temporary comforter. And until Tommy realized that she gonna forever be in situation. KK says she support her regardless, but she not optimistic about this venture, and me neither. Talking about she don't drink a lot, just a little bit of wine every now and again to clear the noise out of her head. First of all, wine is alcohol, and two, the fact that you need to drink a substance to clear the noise out your head speaks to the fact that you really need therapy, and you need to seek that immediately, hon. Now, Walker go over to see his mama, Miss Deb, and Miss Deb said, fuck what you heard, bitch, I done upgraded on you hoes this season. Gone is the wig that reminded me of a little bit of Don King and Al Sharpton. Replaced is a new front, lace front that looks very nice on her, and she got her makeup on point. I said, come through, Miss Deb, come through. Got a old nice piece of coif on her head. Go on, Miss Deb. Now, he over there talking about he tried to go home to Tammy, and then she handed him the dog pillow and told him to sleep in the car. Deb laughed about it, and he talking about he's serious. He gotta, figure out a way to get his family back. And she like, well, you know what, Walker, you a repeat offender. What did you expect? You gonna have to earn her trust back and keep it. Keep it a buck with her at all times going forward. Walker said he willing to do whatever it takes for him to earn his family back. And Miss Deb said, good, I hope so. Because if it don't bring no other bitch over here to my residence. And I said, girl, you sound just like me. I just told my motherfucking son that a couple of weeks ago. Let me tell you something, bruh. Understand me well when I say this to you. If you mess up with this girl and this is a good girl, then don't expect to be able to bring no motherfucking female to my door. And that speaks to how his mom has grown to love Tammy, that she feel that way. Just like I feel that way about my Nene. If she disappear, my son fucked. He can't bring nobody else up and around through him. Now Stephen and Jocelyn go to court. She leaves knowing he leaves knowing Jocelyn is livid because when she filed for that DNA stuff on him, they was on bad terms. A lot of allegations Jocelyn had charged Stevie with, including molestation of Lil Eva. And when she did that, he in turn filed for full custody of the baby that she's carrying and requested that Jocelyn take a DNA test. He know that she mad, even though they supposed to be past this. She, on the other hand, is over there talking about how can he take care of a child full time when he $1 million in the rears with his child support. That's something you knew about him too. So don't try to talk bad on him when you accepted all of that about him and stayed with him until y'all had y'all issues. Okay, now she doing some spite shit. Talking about she taking the baby and going back to Miami as soon as it's born. Whatever, girl. That spice she got you in the predicament you in now, girl. I love you. I sure do. But you wrong for that. Both of y'all did things to each other. But y'all back together, and I'm not feeling this storyline, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. But that's crazy. That's ooh, this is crazy. Anywho, Jock got a club appearance, and Dime Penny and Tommy there to support him. Now Dime want to know from Tommy, are they really dating, or is this some get back to shit on Carly? Tommy says she don't know what Jock and Carly got going on, but she like Jock, and honestly, they don't even discuss Carly when they together. Now Jock finishes and he comes to, where they at, and Dime asks, did Carly know about them? And Tommy says she don't care, nor does she know. Okay, Jock said he and Carly is something that has, well, him and Carly has something that is nothing to do with what him and Tommy got, and I was totally confused as to what the fuck he meant. But Dime said that Carly should know, and Jock should be the one to tell her. He said they not together, so what he need to tell Carly anything about what he got going on, and I would tend to agree. Tommy tells them about her wine tasting party and invites them both, okay? Sierra finally meets up with Horaya. Sierra tell her, look, let me tell you something, Horaya. Shooter is not my boyfriend. This ain't no boyfriend, girlfriend type of situation. This is my husband. And she asked her, did she understand it? And Horaya basically said, I understand it, but he don't, obviously. Horaya said that she does, but he doesn't. And then she said, he came on to me, not the other way around. I don't see what that matters, but okay. Anyway, she tells Sierra the night of your book signing, when you asked me to drive Shooter home because he was intoxicated, when they got in the car, he started to, fondle on me and stuff. Now, I wasn't drunk like he was, but I was lit too. And by the time we made it to your house, we had decided that we were going to go on and do what we going to do, and we wound up having sex in your house. At that point, I was like, okay, we know there's some fake shit, but security do need to be close by because ain't no one here I would be able to handle hearing some stuff like that. Okay, Sierra say Horaya lying, talking about she got the body of a 13-year-old boy. She said, look, I don't give a shit what you say about me. My intentions was to come here and be nice, but to tell you the truth, at this point, you just a joke. I'm going to continue to get my money from your man because you ain't shit but a joke to me at this point. And that's when homegirl Sierra threw her briefcase / purse at this girl, and security pretty much stopped them, and they arguing, I'm gonna get my money from your man. Sierra laughing or whatnot, bullshit. Now Tommy and Charlie talking about how a man should treat a woman, okay, especially one he loved. And Charlie tell her Walker want to take Tammy out to dinner. She say she trusts Walker and her mom should as well. She asked Tammy to at least go on the date. Now, are y'all beginning to see now how, and I ain't saying this is the only reason, but I know this weighs heavily on a mother's heart when the child she loved, because we want to have, especially if we don't have the biological father. We are so fortunate to find a man who wants to step up to the plate and marry us and be an actual father to our child. Even if the other father is active, it still look good and feel good when you got that traditional family and not so traditional situation. All of it is together at one time. So I think this had a lot to do with why Tammy went back to him. It's not an excuse, and it don't make a whole lot of sense. I would have rather her just said, you know what, I decided because we and him been together a while and my child love him and I love him, I'm going to give him another chance. I know y'all may not understand it, but that's what I'm choosing to do with my life in this season. If she'd have said that, it would have been a whole lot better for me to understand where she is, opposed to getting on there trying to tell us that we was wrong when we said she was stupid for taking him back. Now that was stupid on her part. Child, it's DNA result time. We got two different screens. One screen, Steve going to his lawyer's office. They making this shit dramatic. You got another scene with Jocelyn and her brother sitting there, and the results are in his hand. She's scared to fucking open it up, and I had to say, you know what, Jocelyn, for you to be this scared, it was some doubt there. But it does turn out that little Bonnie Bella, or Bella Bonnie, whatever her name is, that is Stevie J's baby. And he happy popping balls in the champagne with the lawyer in the office. She talking about she won't she don't want to co-parent with him now, and she want to keep him away from the baby, and she going back to Miami. She on some spice shit. Now at the wine tasting, we got Mimi, False, Scrappy, Dime, Rashida, Jock, and Crazy Mimi, whatever her name is, Loud Mimi, all of them there, and they surprised to see Rashida. Rashida says she been MIA for a while, but she wanted to get out and relax a bit without, with all that's been going on and everything. So we understood. Come on through, Rashida. KK arrives and calls Tommy over to the side and gives her the phone. It's Scrap De Leon calling from the jail, and he congratulating her, and it makes her somewhat emotional. She said they not together anymore, but it's good to know that he still support her, and that meant a lot to her. Lovely Loud arrives, and everybody looking at her because, like I said before, not only is her mouth loud, her look is loud too. Okay. And she telling Tommy she proud of her accomplishment, which of course makes Tommy a bit even more emotional. And then there was a shift in the damn atmosphere, honey. Um, Lovely Loud said hi to Dime and asked how she been, because she ain't seen her since Jocelyn's video shoot. And why she say that? Child, Tommy like video shoot. Because see, Dime and Jocelyn supposedly didn't get along, and we know they didn't. Dime say she feel like Jocelyn is doing what Tommy did, which is turn over a new leaf and cut the drama out of her life. Now, Tammy seen the look in Tommy's face as she tried to stop that drama. She asked did Loud do Dime's nails. Instead of Dime realizing this girl ain't being messy, but seeing some more shit to this here, she gonna say that was rude in the confessional and call the girl a Miss Piggy looking like something, child, and talking about she better not try her while she trying to tell the story. She interrupting, but she don't like that. She interrupting because she don't like what I'm saying, because she don't like that. She said Tammy got beef with Jocelyn don't mean she gotta be rude to me, especially since she know I don't like her no way. At this point, I didn't know that they didn't like each other. Dime told Tammy calm down, and Tammy said calm down for what? She said because let me finish. I was what I was saying, and Tammy said it's not that serious, girl. Child, they go to arguing, and Dime called Tammy weak, and Tammy like how? And this thing I know, Tammy got a damn drink in her hand getting ready to throw it on Jessica, but she ain't throw it on her. Dime said, I know I don't throw drinks, I beat bitches' asses, okay? Now in the confessional, Tammy says she has no issues with Dime, but she know how Tommy feel about Jocelyn, and she know Tommy don't want to talk about Jocelyn at her event. She's not gonna let Dime punk her, however, okay? So she was only trying to stop the shit because she seen that it was about to boil over and there wasn't no reason for it. Dime says she don't do Tammy because Tammy sent her a DM on Instagram saying women over 30 shouldn't wear pink and colors like that in their hair. Dime was offended, as I would have been, but I wouldn't have been that damn mad. I probably would have been like, well, this bitch gonna tell me about me. But next episode that we're gonna review, look like you need to thank her because she gave you some damn good advice, because you look the best you done ever looked since you've been on the Love and Hip Hop franchise. Chaz, honey, you look good, okay? So you might want to thank Tammy instead of hating it. Like I said, sometimes the message, it don't matter. You may not like how the message get to you, but did you get the fucking message? Okay? Tommy exposed and tells Dime to get up out of there. She throw a drink on her and she say Jocelyn, she said if she Jocelyn friend, she ain't got no business being in her establishment. Now Dime did attempt to fight back, but of course security escorted her out, and Tommy said no bitch will come to her event defending the bitch that she on probation behind. Tommy, some of that shit you gotta take responsibility for, because you on probation because you tried to fight the girl and you knew she wasn't gonna fight you back like that. Most of your time that you done had issues, it's been self-induced. You got to take responsibility, girl. Girl, she went deep, talking about Dime could be an informant for Jocelyn. Now, girl, Jocelyn don't give no fuck about you and what your psycho delusional ass have going on. So have several seats, bitch. I want Tommy to win, but I feel like she needs help and she needs it immediately. Okay, I heard she off the show, but it might be for the best, because Tommy is a liability to Mona. As much as she might like Tommy and felt like Tommy could be the next breakout star since Jocelyn, at the end of the day, this girl come with a whole lot more baggage than what Jocelyn obviously had, and her shit is deeper. And if you ain't gonna be like focusing on getting this girl help all the time, then this probably ain't where she need to be. And it's for the betterment of herself and you. She don't need the pressures of being in the public eye, and you don't need the lawsuits that's probably gonna would have come as a result of having this ticking time bomb on your fucking show. So if she gone, good. Tommy called Diamond an indecisive ass bitch, and lovely Mimi said she had no idea that it would happen like that. All she knows is the girl named Melissa had Jocelyn and Diamond talk, and through their issues, and Mimi false say Melissa did what? Mimi said Melissa straddles the fence, knowing what Jocelyn has done, and I guess she gonna go talk to her, cause in that moment, child, Tom and Mama come up in there loud talking about, hey everybody, and it ends there. Now rolling on into episode 8 entitled In Due Time. Tommy and Mama arrived at that party. Remember I told y'all, Tommy we find out that KK set it up. Tammy wanted her mama there, but she got too much pride. We find out that mama had actually left Atlanta and was in Vegas. She said she was all right there, but she wanted to come and show her support to her daughter, okay? Now, I'm thinking about, I was thinking it was going to be drama when her mama came. Because remember, she just popped off on Dime, okay? But she didn't, and you remember last time her and her mama seen each other, which was like the first and second episode of the new season. They cussed each other out, and Tommy wound up putting her mama out. But ain't that what happened was Tommy actually went to her mama and she apologized for that. And I said, see, there's that little growth that I like to see in her, but it ain't enough for her to be able to be on this show. She come with too many. She needs to deal with some of them issues. She need to, like the old people say in the South, she need to get down in there and break up some of that fallow ground and whatnot she got going on. What the hell is that? Flying. Okay, Jocelyn reading the instructions on how to put this baby contraption shit together. Melissa coming there, girl, you ain't read. You ain't even got some of the parts out, girl. You don't know girl, what is you doing? I holler. Dawn was there too. They brought her ass something to eat, and she tell them that, Stevie was the father, and they basically saying, shit, we always knew that. What did you think? And, she on some spice shit talking about taking the baby after birth to Miami. She regrets telling him about the baby and she don't want to co-parent with him, much less give him custody of her unborn child now. Okay. Melissa said Stevie not trying to take that baby. He was mad. Y'all was beefed out at the damn time. They both got, they both did a bunch of shit to each other, okay? Both of them say they got Jocelyn back. And I had to question that when I heard that because, see, friends keep it a book. Not Melissa nor Dawn ever stopped to tell Jocelyn, really, girl, you kind of, it's cause and effect in this thing. Don't nothing just happen. It's cause and effect. He didn't doubt the paternity for no reason. He didn't ask for full custody for no reason. He didn't request a drug screening for no reason. It's all about what you do, Jocelyn. And I love you, broken English and all, but you have to take fault here when it's on you, mama. And it is. It's on you. Jocelyn feels that she needs to get to Miami because she got family there and it's going to be support there. And also, she said the music is there. Girl, if you ain't make it in Atlanta, you ain't going to make it in Miami, okay? There ain't nobody trying to check for that shit. Keep doing what you doing. Whatever the other shit you do that there. Stop focusing and trying to make us believe that you this musical icon that you ain't and never will be. Lil Scrap and meet over with Rashida. Now, what was going on with his head between him and his cousin this season? They doing the absolute most with these hairstyles. He talking about him and Bambi and the fact that they not gonna get married. Okay. Then the conversation switches over to him talking about Kirk and the fact that Jock said that he had possibly slept with the girl or whatnot, and how he may have messed up with the girl. Okay. She said she don't know what to feel. On some days she want to divorce his trifling ass. Some days she want to shut herself off and disappear. Rashida choose and continue to deal. You chose to continue to deal with this oily skin dude any motherfucking way. Okay? She over there talking about the kids know, the older kids know, but she don't think Baby Carter do. Of course he don't. He's still a baby. He has no idea what the hell is going on. Now I got a question. I asked this on Twitter yesterday since, it was going down then. When did Jock and Carly Red, Jock mama, baby mama Cena and Carly Red become friends? Anybody know? Now, Carly, we know fishing. So they discussed Rod, Jasmine, Kirk, Rashida, that whole situation. And Cena shares with Carly that Jock came asking about Rod and how she lied and then said that they messed around. Carly asked her if she and Jock are no more, why do they why try to make him jealous? Now, in that confession, she said Jock did tell her Cena is their baby mama. They still think they together even though they ain't counting on the delusion, right? Now, the T was Cena was telling Carly that Treasure said Jock fucks with Tommy. Okay? Carly admitted that they not in a relationship, but he could have told her, and of all people, why Tommy with her bird ass. See, this is where understanding need to happen here. Okay? If they not together, no explanations are necessary on either part. He knows y'all don't get along, and he with you, he don't want you mentioning her and looking upside his damn head, and vice versa. Tommy has already said when they together, they don't talk about Carly, even though she fucks with him. Because of Carly and what Carly did with Scrap Daily on, she say she really liked Jock, and we all know this is on some get back shit, child. I don't know. I just think they all need to grow the fuck up. It's kind of childish to me. Child, I feel stupid. Okay, Carla and Tommy trying to get back at her for scrap. But it's not her fault talking about look at her. Look at you. Almost 50, if not 50. Each season, you got another dick. And that's not a good look for a woman of age. Girl, you got so many frequent flyer miles on that pussy. It's ridiculous. Carla, it's fair play. You messed with her dude, she messing with somebody she know you like. You can't get mad. It's fair play. Melissa and Mimi. Melissa go over there. Mimi go over there with them cement filled ass titties to go talk to Melissa about what lovely Mimi had said that Melissa putting Dime and Jocelyn together to talk out their differences and now they cool. So she going over there, I guess, to check her out or check her about this situation. But my thing is this right here. First and foremost, Mimi, you need to go see that doctor from the Real Housewives of Atlanta that did Cynthia titties. I think they called him Dr. Curves or something. You need to go see him. Because if you going to Dr. Miami, he fucking you up more and more. Girl, them things look like cement blocks on your chest. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Do they hurt, sis? This is what I want to know. Do they hurt? Okay? She gonna say she thought that Jocelyn and Melissa had a business relationship, not a friendship. See, this is where me and Mimi would no longer be cool there because I don't deal with people that tell me who I should be friends with. Just because you got beef with a bitch don't mean that I'm cool with both of y'all. I gotta make a decision. I ain't gotta make a decision based on what you bird bitches' problem is. And I'm grown. I'm not gonna let nobody tell me no shit like that. I do what I wanna do. Mimi, you a fool with it for that. Melissa wasn't being messy, but Mimi feel anyone cool with Jocelyn can't be with her and can't be with her in her world. And she had the nerve to tell her that Arian told her to watch herself with her. Why didn't she say that? Melissa say Arian just mad because I don't offer no more. Bitch, I was hollering. I was hollering on Twitter, child. I said, no, God, huh? See, Mimi, you listening to Arian and you respecting it, girl, and you repeating it, and your ass got more than what you bargained for. Because now you done found out your good girlfriend ain't tell you that Melissa used to smash her ass back in the day. Mimi was surprised, say she didn't know about Melissa. she didn't know, but Melissa made it clear that Arian jealous because she fucks with her now and stopped fucking with her. Okay. Melissa told Mimi, you looked up and met me. And Mimi said, I looked up. Melissa said, yeah, you looked up. She ain't back down. So Mimi said, let me look up and get the fuck about your house. Why Melissa didn't utter stutter or mutter? She didn't give two fucks about that. That girl is not can. Child, you got to watch yourself with them old masculine lesbian types, baby. They got the same type of mentality, almost like a man when it comes. Okay, I'm gonna just leave that alone because that ain't y'all business. And moving on. Now, Jessica go to tell Carly about Tommy messing with Jock. She tell Carly she made up with Jocelyn because she feels she's changing because she's about to be a mother. Now, Dime was cute, by the way, like I said in the last part of the review. She should have been happy that Tammy told her that because she looks a whole lot better. That's just my personal opinion. Girl, you need to stick with that darker. It brought you out. You looked very pretty to me. Well, she tell Dime that that's on her with Jocelyn and she knows about Tommy and Jock because Cena told her because they cool. She asked why Dime didn't tell her and Dime said because I gave Jock the opportunity to tell you first. I told him to tell you or I would. Now, Jessica say not Tommy wine. Tommy done fell out. She talking about the girl wine, saying it's awful. It tastes like piss. She Tommy, mad at Tommy and going in and letting have. And Carly talking about she got revenge plot that's gonna be ever so sweet. You too old for this, bitch. You too old for this. Now let's talk about hard titty Mimi once more and again, okay? She and her feelings and she go to talk to Arian and find out if they really did mess around. She said friends don't have to tell each other everything, but she would have told her that. So she confronted Arian about it, and basically Arian say that was a million years ago, 20 years ago, and that it's things are a little bit different in the lesbian world. I don't live in the lesbian world, so I can't speak on this shit. She went off on Arian, per usual, and per usual, Arian pretty much took that abuse. One day, she gonna stand up for herself, and she gonna read the fuck out of Mimi ass about how she be coming at people. So that's basically what happened with them. Lil Scrappy meet up with Kirk trying to tell him, man, your wife hurt. What you plan on doing? Kirk couldn't get yet again why Rashida would be hurt. He ain't taking responsibility for what went on. He talking about they had been having problems. He thought it was and they were headed for a divorce because all she cared about is Prest. And he was pretty much laughing throughout this whole damn dialogue with Scrappy. Now he got her this stove. Okay, this is what I don't understand. Is she not supposed to want to make it a success, Kurt? If you felt y'all had problems. Y'all should have talked that out, went to counseling, tried to do some, get with the preacher or whatever. That's what you do. You don't dip that oil ass dick in another motherfucking bitch's pond. That's what you do. He complaining that she worked too much. She keep, she wasn't tending to his needs. My thing is this right here. Parenting is a two-part job. You bitching because you had to stay at home and take care of what's yours. Okay? Then, on top of that, you sitting here talking this shit, but this girl is trying to keep what is probably one of the main sources of income flowing in your family that y'all need. And that's her working at that store. Okay? What did you expect her to do? She gave you years to do something with D-Lo Entertainment. You ain't make her no star and nobody else a star. So this girl took it upon herself because she wants to continue to be able to do things for her and her family and live and survive. And she put her all into this store. And I don't understand what the fuck you got a problem with that for. Ain't nothing in life worth having gonna come by way of being easy. This girl got to grind today to chill tomorrow. And the fact that you don't understand that lets me know that y'all probably unequally yoked. Y'all was here a couple of weeks ago in my city. And I'm going to tell you something. All you was like that motherfucking side piece that stand over in the corner and hold her purse. we wasn't coming out to see you. We came to see her. So she's the headline. So anything she's doing, she gotta make sure that she put her all into it, cause it keeps that paper flowing. You ain't got no job, man. Shout out to Tommy, rest in peace. You ain't got no job. Child, I can't stand him. Oh, he is one grimy beef jerky looking son of a bitch to me, y'all. I promise you. I can't stand him. He guilty. That's why he don't want to take no damn blood test. You know that DNA ain't gonna be right. Now either you did it, they say your son, but I'm gonna tell you something. At this point, I'm starting to believe you did it. Something ain't right with this him. Arian went to she won't stand up to Mimi, but she tried tried herself trying to go handle Melissa talking about why you told Mimi about us. We find out that, like I said, it was 20 years ago. Melissa asked why you told her not to trust me. Because we fucked around when she was with Chris. So that wasn't no 20 years ago. See how the shit started coming full circle last night? If y'all initially messed around maybe 20 years ago, but if y'all was messing around back when she was with Chris, that was last season. Girl, y'all need to quit. Mm, mm, mm. The end result is they not cool, and I'm trying to figure out which one of us on here gonna give a fuck. Mimi go to see Steven, and she mad that Jocelyn baby is Steven. I give Mimi being mad at Jocelyn because she said a whole lot of bullshit, including that stuff about Lil Eva. But girl, why was you putting 20 on 10? Do you understand me? You just tell that man that you don't want that girl nowhere around your child, and I can understand it because Jocelyn brought that on herself. But all of that extra you was giving was unnecessary. What it looked like is your feelings hurt because he don't want you, and now you really feel like he don't, because now he has done with you what he hadn't done with Jocelyn at first, and that is procreate, and you felt some kind of way with it. She wouldn't have been all up in my face like that. I'd have kicked her ass out of my house and told her, when you calm down, holler at a player. Jock doing his comedy thing now, and the mustard was successful because people were laughing. Afterwards, Scrappy, Tommy, and Lovely Mimi, they all talking about, they there to support him because he support, especially Tommy, okay? In come the bird, Collie, and Cena. And according to her, she came to talk about what's popping with him and baby mama. Now, was it me? Because I was confused. I thought he wasn't in a relationship with any of them. So what they talking about? Basically, it turns into this back and forth between Tommy and fucking Carly. Carly throwing ones at the girl, telling her she a hoe. Okay, we don't know that Tommy a hoe, but we know you are, because every season you start off the season with one man, and by the end of the season you with another man. You averaging 2 dicks per season, bitch. How the fuck is you gonna call anybody anything other than by their name? Because you have pretty much taken, you have monopolized the whole arena of being a bird, a cougar, a mountain lion. This bitch ain't fit for national TV, and y'all need to do something with that bird looking ass bitch. Carly, you look alright to be your age, but you do too much, and this shit is not cool. That ain't cool at all, baby. That ain't cool. And then you up here taunting this girl and shit, like you don't think that Jock won't move out the way and let this girl beat your ass. If that girl would have beat your ass, I'm telling you something. I just said the girl ain't stable. If that girl would have beat your ass, what would you have done? You wouldn't did nothing but go get a lawsuit against her. But this is what I was saying about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Bitch, if your vocabulary skills on reading a bitch ain't up to par, then don't fuck with me. And on this ratchet bullshit, if you can't fight, shut up. Now you and that bird fly there talking about y'all gonna get these niggas. Girl, you ain't gonna do shit. She ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, that was where it went off here anyway. The depth of my struggle will determine the height of my success. Thank you all for your continued support of my channel and me. I appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all. I really do. Y'all don't know that this is another outsource of income for me. So it matters to me what go on down here. Although I enjoy making videos, I don't never forget the fact I make a coin off of doing this shit. These are just opinions. I don't personally give a shit about none of these people, but I will tell you what I feel based on what I see. If I left anything out that you feel was pertinent, please put it down in the comment section, the panty, and we will pick it up in the panty and we will run with it, honey. And as always, please keep it respectful. Respect each other and respect me, because I'm always respect y'all, okay? I will see you guys back tomorrow for last week's If Loving You Is Wrong and tonight's episode of If Loving You Is Wrong. I'm back, y'all. I'm trying to catch up, baby. Just bear with a bitch. Pray for a hoe.